Oh my word, oh my gosh, oh my word, oh my gosh. Oh my.
This is where we talk about your car. Yes, your car. And this is your car in the States. So let's talk a little bit just about the fact that you have your car. Congratulations, you riding around, you rolling the whip, and you're going to now say, hey, I am leaving. What am I going to do with my car? So the choice is authentically up to you, but let's put some things out there. The very first thing is, if you sell your car, selling your car is probably hands down the easiest decision to make. Just to turn around and sell your car and get whatever money you can get for it. Probably holding that money to be able to utilize that car or putting that towards your transportation budget whenever you move abroad, right? That is the easiest piece, but sometimes we're not in a good situation where we can sell our car. So if you're selling your car, I do need you to understand this. If you sell your car, when you purchase your car out here, at least in Rwanda, cars here appreciate in value where we're used to them depreciating in value, which means, and I might go and show you just a couple printouts so you can see, and that'll be below, that cars out here are very expensive for less, I don't know what that word is, less, like you're going to see a car that was like done in 2006 and that car is going to be on sale for like $12,000. Bulk, have your heart attack. That's just the way it is between importation, between all these other things, between tar, taxes, and different things. And Rwanda's on this big push on getting rid of old cars and bringing in new cars. What you're going to have to realize is that when it's time for you to purchase a car over here, you're going to be spending a crazy amount of money. And you're also going to need a different type of car. We're going to talk about that in a second. So that's the very first piece. If you're choosing to sell your car, make sure you're holding that money. Or if you have something where, we're going to talk about that too, your money, that you can flip that money around quick and let it kind of grow a little bit more so you have more buying power, you definitely want to do that. Now, if you allow your car to stay in the States, you're going to let your mama use it, you're going to let your friend use it, or you're going to park it away and nobody can use it. That never happens. Make sure that your insurance and everything is set up to cover whoever's going to cover. If not, there's a liability on your record and you really don't want to deal with that. You want to check out your leasing and all of those situations, because if it's time for you to sell the car or somebody else to sell the car, you don't want to get stuck in a paperwork game where you cannot allow that to happen. That's one reason why I'm a major advocate of just selling the car. Because if not, there's going to be a liability over your head that is going to constantly be there, whether it's a car payment, whether it's somebody else driving it and dealing with the insurance, and if something happens, it's a reflection on you. It's all of those things of trying to figure that out. So you have the option to do that, and trust me, I've lived that option. Or give it away, gift it. But you really, to be honest with you, do not want to have to deal or think about car. Now, if you're looking at the fact of shipping your car, shipping is a different option altogether, and know that the shipping laws, you really need to make sure that you're working with somebody who can help you. Now, there's two different options when you have to car buy it, and this is the one I did not tell you. You can ship your car from the U.S. Before you even go into shipping your car in the U.S., if you have not visited, you need to make sure your car is durable enough to be here. Number one, hands down, the number one car out here are Toyotas. You always see a RAV4. You always see that. There's also cars that are Pradas. I have not seen a Kia. They have VWs because they have a VW program. They have, it's like some foreign cars. But I have not seen a Honda. I just thought about that. I've seen a Santa Fe here or there. And I say that because if your car is not a popular car, they're not going to know how to fix the car nor get car parts. And that is a very big deal. For those people who watched me, I purchased a car. I decided to purchase a Suzuki against my better notion to purchase a RAV4. I have waited 5 months for me to purchase an engine from Dubai in order for my Suzuki to work because those parts were not here. So what you want to make sure you do, once again, is you have a car that can be repaired here. You also want to make sure that your car, I personally say, like, if you a person that has a heart attack and somebody scratched your car, don't bring that car. Because there's so many dirt roads, it's so many African massages, your car's going to go through some serious wear and tear and grip and gramble and all that other stuff. So you want to make sure that you have a car that can get you through the terrain, especially during rainy season. You want to make sure a car that has that grip and stuff. So if you in a low riding, little bitty zoop, 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 baby, no. Baby, no. Baby, no, that is not going to give you the life that you want. And so it's better for you to save up. You can get a scooter if you want to zip, 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 zip. Or like I said, you just get you in the car out here, or you just rent long term. Because that. Now with shipping, I will provide our shipping article from My Cousin Connection there. We work with a really great guy, Ludovic, who does a lot of great information. And he's able to get cars over. He's able to get your items over. And he really does know the systems between the U.S. to here. Now, I have put a pin in. If you're trying to still get an affordable car, I would suggest seriously to get to Dubai and purchase a car, which a lot of people do. You don't even have to go to Dubai. There are different agencies and different things out here that will allow you to purchase a car in Dubai and then get it shipped over. And that's one way for you to get a really good car that is durable, that's used to kind of terrain and hotness here, and not pay the full amount of shipping it takes for you to ship a car from the U.S. all the way over here. So that option of Dubai is a phenomenal option. And to be honest with you, if I had to do things again, I would do that option because I actually lived in Dubai. I've gone through the car process buying in Dubai. Very easy, very straightforward. And a lot of, the checks, all that stuff, what we're very used to in the Western world. And then you can ship, and Dubai shipping, I think maybe takes a week to 2 weeks, maximum a month, because of how it is. And there's shipments from the UAE all the time. So you don't have to deal with as big of a cost and as big as a worry regarding that. So that's when we talk about the car options. So I'm not focused so much about car options over here. It's about you sitting down and honestly saying, what am I going to do with my car, and coming out with a plan. And what is it? Is it better for you just to turn around and get rid of your car and cash out as much as you can, carry that cash, or bring that cash so you can turn around and get transportation? And when creating that budget, that's a very good one for you, just to take that budget and side that item right over so you can deal with transportation from that line item. And then, like I said before, and don't sleep on that, if you have a way to flip, hustle, grind, but to flip that money, or to make it grow, make it grow. If you're looking at this and it's way before you're supposed to do anything, calculate that money it would cost that you would turn around and sell your car. Don't sell your car. And then take that same equivalent of money and put it into like one of the agriculture investing things where you have 20% return, 30% return, and then be able to fold that over. So then when you sell your money, you can flip it around. But what I'm saying is that which is what you want to do. You want to think through a plan. Like I said, Ludovic's number is going to be available, and you can call and ask those options. Do not just think it's going to be step 1 and step 2. You need to make sure you're asking all the questions about your customs and taxes, because you're going to have a customs receiving, I believe, from Tanzania, and because that car has to be driven across the border to get to Rwanda, you're going to have a second one. So you want to make sure that you have all of that taken care of and thought through, so whatever decision you make is a solid decision. Hands down, if you have something in the States, I say sell it. I say sell it. But you can do your own thing that you want to do. So that is our conversation regarding our car options. Do you have anything that you want to add? Put it below. But 1, think it through. 2, be deliberate. 3, figure out your cash. For those who ask about gas, it's pretty much same. Pretty much same. So be cautious about a gas guzzler. If you plan on bringing your car, do some additional research, which is going to be kind of hard, but you want to make sure that your car can be serviced here. You getting parts, getting all of that stuff is absolutely crazy. I'm telling you, hands down, Toyotas are the #1 cars out here. So if it's not a Toyota, I would ask severe, serious questions. Can that car be serviced out here? And I'm telling you, I'm just not a car person. I have not seen anything that's a Kia. I have not seen, I've seen a couple Hyundais. I think that would be serviceable. I said, but just a couple. I'm trying to go through the cars. No to Lexuses. Like those big name cars, the only time I see those is like when those are big name people who are flossing, and I have no idea what their repairs or what they're doing for repairs, because I've seen some big fancy cars now, but that's flossers, which means that they probably paid a good price for them in Dubai and got them shipped here and are playing the game. Haven't seen, well, I don't think I've seen Saturns in forever, but that's it for car options. You got it, okay.
Oh my gosh, everybody say